James Imunger, and I have done the Burger King brief. So, my first question is, what type of hashtags would you like to see? So, for my project, kind of the idea behind the hashtags is I had two of them, and the first one, if I just get them up so I can actually remember what I did properly, one of them was hashtag Win a Whopper, which was the first general one, and this was used for just general public and people that would see the poster and not actually be playing the game that's related to it. So you could use the hashtag, and then there'd be every kind of end of the week or something, there'd be a draw, and it would pick a couple of people to actually win prizes and that from Burger King, and it just kind of gets people more involved. And the second one was Whopper of a Game, which was the idea behind the game. It was a hashtag that could be used between people to kind of communicate with each other on social media between the game that they'd be playing, to kind of share clues and puzzles and that, and try and figure them out together as a bit of a mix up. So back to the question of what type of hashtags would you like to see? It was just a general question of do you think the ones I've done are good enough, or do you reckon there needs to be more specifics or different hashtags instead?
I think the first one's good. I mean, I like both of them, but I like the first one. And I think it's a good idea to keep the name Whopper in it, to keep it, it's directed straight to the product that they're trying to advertise. I think that's the main thing you need to do, is just keep the name of the thing you're advertising in the hashtag.
Yeah, I think Win a Whopper was good because it kind of is your main product, and it also relates to the competition. So, not competition, what they're winning.
Yeah.
So, it's kind of the main focus of what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I think I like the second one as well, Whopper of a Game, because it's a little play on words with Whopper. What you could do potentially is have it be kind of similar to a trending social media hashtag, or that would change, with what's trending at the time your project happens.
All right. So my second question is, what form of social media connection would you find best? So kind of to put it more simply, kind of what advertising method do you reckon is better, but online? So digital posters, or videos, or just general more media posts and stuff like that?
I think social media posts would be good, just on Instagram or something, or on Snapchat, because it, again, more people use social media nowadays, so I think more people would be able to see that.
Mm.
Yeah, I think social media is the most effective, but if it's in digital posters in a busy city like London, people are going to be waiting around for buses and trains all the time, and they're most likely going to read something if they're waiting for a long time and focus on it more.
Mm.
No, I think social media is the best place. I think kind of Instagram story adverts rather than videos, because a lot of videos are kind of, people get annoyed by videos. Whilst Instagram story adverts, you just kind of see them and then you flick past them, right?
Yeah.
So I think you have more of a kind of a positive response to Instagram story adverts, Snapchat story adverts.
Yeah, so they're not as annoying in a way.
Yeah, they're not as intrusive.
Yeah. So my next question is, so the idea, the main idea behind my project was that there'd be an ARG, which is an alternate reality game, which is where people kind of play a game, they'll find numbers or codes within hidden within posters and that, and then they can input that on third party sort of code cracker software, and it would help them kind of get to the next stage of the game until you win. And so the question would be should the game have any luck based sort of aspects to it, or should it just be all kind of skills? If you know what you're doing, you can beat it quicker.
I'll probably say luck, because then it's more fair. Because some people might be more skilled than others, so I guess it's I don't know, it's just more fair, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the luck thing will also make people want to play more, because it's oh, I could win this, I don't necessarily have to be good at the game. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think doing it by luck, I mean, you still have to keep an element of skill in there for the code cracking parts, but you can definitely have luck when it comes to finding clues and stuff.
Yeah. Alright. And so another question for the actual steps of the ARG. What would you find better? Would you find having a moving image, so a GIF image, or just a still image as kind of like the best sort of like solution to kind of like portraying like the clues and the information and that, and trying to like make it maybe more visually interesting in a way?
I think the GIF, because it's like it grabs your attention more, and it's like eye catching. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely a GIF. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the idea of a GIF as well.
Alright. And my last question is, would you classify like an ARG as kind of like a publicity stunt, or would something else, like doing something else alongside that, be better as a publicity stunt instead?
You could make like a video out of a publicity stunt. So you could like do a publicity stunt and record it and then get it out there so other people can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, same kind of thing, like mix the two together.
Yeah, no, I think it'd be a good publicity stunt. I think it'd be good for kind of getting people interested.
Alright. Yeah, that's it then.